everybody, I hope you're having a great day. I've got a lap full of products here because I am going to be telling you about my favorites or my shopping list ideas, but everything I have is actually a rediscovered product. So it's nothing brand new, it's nothing I've recently bought from the store, because I have been, over the past month or so, I've been sort of trying to cut back on new makeup purchases, if you can believe it, haha. But I really have, and so I've been trying to kind of look through my collection and really look at what I've got and sort of rediscover some things that I've used a lot in the past and maybe just kind of set them aside and needed to keep trying them and try them again. Also, I've been blogging for like the entire past month on a daily basis. We've called it Nonstop November, where every day is a new blog post, and so that's also really prompted me to come up with new blog ideas and look at everything I have and really just dig in. And by the way, my blog, it's a really great like supplement to the YouTube channel. Do whole new reviews or more information or something that goes beyond what the video does. So if you get a chance, it's beautybroadcast.net, and I would really appreciate it if you checked it out. So let's get started with these rediscovered products. By the way, if you're wondering what's going on with my shirt here, it's really funky, and I swear I've been going like this all day. It kind of like, it comes down over your shoulders like that, so it's real, like, it almost feels like you're wearing like a blanket over your shoulder. First things I'm going to talk about, rediscovered products. Had these for a long time, and I'm so glad I kind of dove back in and started using them. They are the e.l.f. Mineral eyeshadows, and guys, these things are so good. A couple of the shades that I have right now that I'm loving are called Socialite, which is kind of like a dark grayish taupe, really dark, and as you can see, they're loose. These two that I'm going to tell you about have kind of a little metallic edge to them, and the other one is called Glamorous, and it's kind of like a deep mauve-y rose, and I've got them both swatched right here on my hands. So this one is the taupe one, again, is Socialite. Right there, you can see how reflective it is. It's gorgeous on the lids. And then that one's Glamorous. And I actually used some other eyeshadows I'm going to tell you about in a minute, but I used Glamorous to kind of blend out this area right here. And I think it just really warms up an eye look really nicely. It's not hard to use loose shadows, and you can use them wet too, which would really give you that foiled effect. I've got a few others as well, but those are probably like my two most favorite. Another eyeshadow thing that is literally one of the first eyeshadow kits I ever had. Actually, not this one. I've repurchased since then, but like in my early makeup days, Covergirl Shimmering Sands, okay? Basic. Totally basic collection, great for the beginner makeup user or the young makeup user. It's got three really great basic shades. One is sort of like a light pearly pink. The other is a medium kind of taupe. And then the other is a brown. And even the deepest shade isn't super dark. And I've been like inadvertently rubbing my hands, so I think the swatches might have come off just a bit, but that's the lightest shade, the medium shade, and the deep shade. They all have a little shimmer to them, and I am wearing some of the light shade today a little bit and some of the deep shade as well, and then I have like a totally different darker like kind of black color in my crease for this smoky sort of dramatic look. But those are just great, especially, I mean, that light shade is a phenomenal highlight. I've got that on as my highlight as well, and it just has so much nice pigmentation and shimmer to it, and I think like if you're looking to get going with your makeup collection, I think this is a great standard thing to have in there. Before you put your eyeshadow on, I know a lot of us like to use maybe some sort of color base or a jumbo pencil. Actually, the way my routine goes is I will put on some sort of primer, maybe it's NYX HD eyeshadow base or Urban Decay Primer Potion or something, and then I'll take like a jumbo pencil or some sort of creamy product that I think can kind of coordinate with the colors I'm using and really make them pop. And something I've had in my collection for a while, and I do have a full blog that I did months and months ago on these, but they're the double-ended pencils from Coastal Scents, and they come in a great range of colors. You saw me use these in my last tutorial, and I love them because of A, the range of color, and B, you know, if you put these on, you got your primer on, and then maybe you top them off with a little bit of powder, your look stays really nice throughout the day. I mean, I wouldn't probably wear these on their own, but topped with a shadow, you know, they're great, and they just really help bring out your shadows as well. For example, today I used the sort of lavender end of this pastel pencil, and that's really highlighting my tear duct here. And then I took a deeper one and I used it, smudged it kind of under the lower lash line. I just swatched the ones I'm holding here. For example, I've got this kind of pastel one. This one is a great like black and white staple. Also want to talk about a really cool lip liner product here, and this is has been known as like a makeup artist essential, and it is if you're a makeup artist and you think that, let me know. But it's Wet n Wild's lip liner in Brandy Wine. It's number 666, so hope no demons come after me. But anyway, this is like a really great neutral lip liner, and you might look at it and think, well, maybe that's a little dark, or, you know, I don't wear lipsticks that look like that. I'm wearing it today just as a little base for the lip color I have on now, and it's just a really fantastic lip liner to wear with your red looks, or to wear with, you know, a neutral look. If you feel like, gosh, I put on nude lipsticks sometimes and they make my lips look dead, well, go around your lips with this and kind of, you know, fill in on the sides and maybe leave a little bit bare in the center of your lip. Your lips are going to look fuller, but it's also going to sort of bring out your face just a little bit more, if you know what I mean. Instead of sucking the life out of your face as some lip colors do, I feel like this puts life back in there. I used that a lot quite a while ago, and then I just kind of got right back into it here lately using some deeper fall lip colors. So love that. While I'm on lips, another great thing are the Philosophy Lip Shines. I was all about these, like, I don't know, a couple years ago maybe, and I was getting them. I got gifted some. I have melon daiquiri, I have caramel apple, which I'm wearing right now. You can see it's much more sheer, but gorgeous. It smells amazing. Cinnamon buns is another great one. And I don't know what happened. I kind of put these in a drawer where I've got clear glosses, which I don't reach for very often. These have just a little tint to them, so they're not even totally clear. But anyway, I got back into that and realized just how much I love them. And I'm definitely asking for more this Christmas because they're so shiny. They kind of, you feel like even though they're shiny, they do have a little stickiness to them, but that helps them last. You gotta sacrifice a little something. And I still think they feel good on the lips, and I'm sorry, but I think that looks good. I like that look a lot. So I love those Philosophy Lip Shines, and they remind you of their body washes in that the scents are very realistic to the name, and it's usually like some kind of great food or baked item, you know, or adult beverage, melon daiquiri. I'm sure some of you have discovered these and might like them too, but they're the Maybelline Dream Mousse blushes. One I have here is called Peach Satin, and I have a pinkier one as well, but the texture of these is so wonderful. I mean, this has kind of become the standard that I compare any mousse cream type blush to, because I think this is just perfect, and a lot of things, even high-end things that I've tried, haven't quite measured up. But Peach Satin is really pretty because it almost has like a lighter look to it, kind of a highlight feel, and you can put it on. I already have it on, so I don't know how much this is going to show up, but it gives the skin just a really nice little glow, and it's just effortless to blend in. If you sometimes feel like cream blushes are too sticky, or you feel really weird putting them on top of a powder you've applied or a bronzer or something like that, this just, I mean, it's just light as air. They come in not as wide of a range as I would like, but still, you know, pick one, try it out. I think you'll like it. I had a few compliments, thank you, on my skin on my tutorial that I did the other day, and I tried something new with that, and it totally was a rediscovered product moment when I did this. I used a foundation. It was, I believe, Neutrogena Healthy Skin, and then I decided that I would see what it looked like to take that and top it off with some of my Bare Minerals foundation, which I haven't used in a long time. And my Bare Minerals stuff, besides my Summer Bisque, which you guys know I use that to top my concealer to get, you know, flawless under eye coverage. But as far as the foundations, I really haven't messed with these in a long time. And so I thought, wonder what that would look like just really lightly dusted on top of the foundation. The result was a very natural looking finish. Because the original Bare Minerals, I don't have the matte, haven't tried the matte, but the original is not what I would call a totally matte finish. I mean, it just leaves the skin with just that little bit of glow. I've got it on today, same thing, same foundation, topped it with a little of this. I feel like I look maybe a little more glowing than I do when I might top a foundation with a super matte powder. So anyway, that's just kind of the way I've rediscovered my Bare Minerals foundation. I really am not a huge fan of using it all on its own, just because I feel like sometimes coverage-wise it's just not enough for news, which is, you know, the reason why I'm doing my makeup 5 days out of the week is to be in front of HD cameras. So but I do love it in this way, and I think I'm going to definitely be doing that a whole lot more. So that pretty much wraps up my rediscovered products, guys. This was so fun. I want to do more videos. Maybe I just need to have a regular video coming out every so often with a rediscovered product. I just keep a little basket, you know, by my makeup area here, and I'll throw in a few things, like as I look through my collection and I'll see a few things I think, man, I haven't used that in a while, and I'll put it in this little basket or some other container that I have here, and then it just reminds me to pick it up and use it, and that's sometimes all it takes. So thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again soon.